Hello, folks. Welcome back to The Slice. Myself and Novak Djokovic are trying to figure out who the hell is Marco Cecchinato. That's upcoming on this episode of The Slice. Well, Roland Garros had a massive surprise today when Marco Cecchinato, the 25-year-old Italian journeyman, got to 2-0 lead on Djokovic. And then when I woke up, Djokovic was up 4-1 in the third set, and we're thinking, okay, he's going to win that set easily. Actually, he won that set, and then he was up 4-1 in the fourth set, and I was like, oh, he's going to come back, win the fourth set, 2 sets all. You got to give it to Novak Djokovic as a classic 2-set-to-love comeback against a much less experienced, worse-off player. But Marco Cecchinato stepped right up to the plate and came back in this fourth set and brought it to a tiebreaker where he played unbelievably. And when I'm watching this match, I'm thinking, this guy looks like he belongs out there with Djokovic. I mean, Djokovic is definitely not what he used to be, but he's playing well. And Marco Cecchinato was like, just looked like he fit right in. And I'm like, we have never heard of this guy before. He did win the Hungarian Open like 2 weeks ago, so he's been in a run of form for sure, but my, oh my, it was insane to see him out there. His forehand, massive, easy power, backhand, single-handed power, easy backhand, single-handed amazingness. I can't even talk because I'm so dumbfounded. And the thing is, he wasn't redlining in this match either. Marco Cecchinato was just playing well-thought-out, well-rounded tennis, moving well, serving huge like he can because he's a big dude. And then it just came down to the big moments where the Parisian crowd seemed to help out Cecchinato. There's one point that you got to feel bad for Djokovic on. There's a short ball where Cecchinato just sliced it back over the net just like this much. And the crowd goes, ah! And then Djokovic misses it into the net, and he just freaks out on the crowd. But Marco Cecchinato pulled it out somehow, and Djokovic had set points in that tiebreaker, and Marco, I think, converted on his maybe third match point and won, and put himself into another stratosphere that he's never even been close to coming to before. Because before this major, he had never won a major match, which is crazy because he's won like 5 now. He's on his 6th major match now against Dominic Thiem in the semifinals. If he wins that, the world's going to go nuts. I'm going to go nuts. And then he'll be in the final. But it's crazy. We should have kind of known that this upset might have been coming. I didn't give him any credit on the podcast last night because he beat Carreno Busta earlier, and then he beat David Goffin in the last round in the 4 sets. But the last 2 sets was like 6-3, 6-0. So just was cleaning his clock. And we're like, I wasn't really taking notice. I was like, who's this guy? And then I woke up today to see an amazing surprise. I was kind of picking Djokovic to get, for that team matchup. That would have been sick. But this is going to be a big match for Thiem, too, because the pressure's obviously, he's obviously all eyes on him to make it to the final and probably play Nadal, unless Cilic could upset him. I think Cilic might upset him. But after this, when the semifinals are set, we'll do a full recap. That's coming out tomorrow. Stay tuned. Stay posted. But all the pressure's on Thiem to win this match against Cecchinato, obviously. So that's going to put way more pressure on Thiem than Cecchinato because Cechinato's not supposed to be there. So this will be a really interesting match because – and Cecchinato actually said, I might be saying his name wrong. I've never heard it said before. So, just correct me if I'm wrong like you guys normally do. But he said the last time that they played was in a futures, and he actually beat Dominic Thiem. But a futures, if you don't know, is like really low-level matches when people are just trying to get onto the tour. So that's pretty funny. And I think they're both around the same. I think Thiem's like 25 as well. So big news in the tennis world today. Marco Cecchinato is in it for real now because I think he's ranked like 72 in the world right now, but he's obviously going to jump to 40, 30 in the world because of this tournament. And you got to put him on the radar now, kind of from now on, because he's got a big game and he doesn't seem to be playing just out of his mind. He seems to be playing kind of like within his limits and just playing really well. So this is a springboard for the rest of his career, but the big match up now is Thiem, and he says he believes he can win. And I like that little bit of swagger there. So I'm on board as a Marco Cecchinato fan. It's pretty sick. Sad for Djokovic, sad for Nole fans. But that's why tennis is amazing. Because journeymen like him who have never won a major match can work their ass off for maybe 7 years of being a pro, never win a major match, and then just one major, win 5 in a row, beat 3 top 10 players. Unbelievable success. And now this rest of their career starts right now. That's why we watch tennis. That's why we watch the big tournaments. And that's why big upsets in the majors like this one are a big deal. So I know you've been eyeing up this green shirt here. You can win this and get it sent from me right to your house. All you got to do is go to @theslicetennis on Instagram, follow, like this picture, and comment 3 friends in the picture comment section. That's all you got to do, and then you can be repping the French Terry Green FILA shirt and be cooler than you are now. Thanks for watching, folks. Head to theslicetennis.com for all the best tennis articles in the world. And reading those articles will make you a better tennis fan, and maybe you'll be able to see an upcoming upset like the one we had today before it happens.